Oh my god, chat. That Boaster interview kind of low-key had me thinking. It's so relatable what he is saying. It's insane. It's like insanely like relatable. But the fact that someone can be that vulnerable, like he does something that I can never do. Not never, but I just can't do. Is he's so openly vulnerable and able to express exactly how he feels in the moment. I don't know how he does that. I truly don't. I respect the fuck out of that. That was the most vulnerable interview I think I've seen from an esports personality. Do you think they'll bounce back? Depends on what they end up doing going forward. I don't know. I just felt like it was very vulnerable. And you could literally tell when he's speaking, like he's literally thinking about the game over and over again. And like essentially everything is just flashing in his brain about like what's going on or what happened in that scenario. And he just doesn't know how to like process it. He's like mid-processing. We accept you being vulnerable and being your... No, it's not about that. It's just I have a hard time explaining to someone how I feel about explaining my feelings. It's not that I don't want to, it's that it's hard for me to. But he was able to do it so articulately. He was like explaining every single emotion that he was feeling and in the most vulnerable way, which I think is awesome that someone can do that in the moment. And it's very cool that he shared that with the public as well. Shows a lot of self-awareness, self-confidence to be able to do that. Did you relate about losing in the finals, how it's hard to recover? Nah, that part I didn't relate with because, well, he lost 3 finals. I lost 1 before that. So I guess if you want to count Berlin from way back then too. So it wasn't hard to recover because you have a ridiculously long off season before you start up again. So you're almost always able to recover, potentially have new teammates as well. It's essentially a new team, especially when you go from one year to the next. Even if you make only one change, it still kind of feels like a new team. You're coming in with a new mindset, fresh mindset, but I'm not the same as him. So I don't know. Maybe for them, it was hard to recover because they lost 3 finals in 1 year, 2 finals in 1 year. Oh, I see. That is very awesome. Saying how you feel well is hard, and especially being under so much pressure, that's really respectable. Yeah, it's very difficult to do for like me at least. So I thought it was cool that he was able to express everything. They lost 3 finals in a row. Yeah, see, like it's got to take a toll on anyone, especially champs. Just the way they lost champs final, to be able to bring it back, the roller coaster of that, like, oh, you lost, oh my god, we can actually win, into losing again. That is a crazy amount of emotions to deal with. What feels worse, enemy making a comeback or getting stomped? Comeback. When the game is closer, it feels worse. Also, when you get stomped, it's easier to fix things than when the game is close. So fnatic the most unlucky team ever. Let's not push it. Let's not push it. But I do think that was probably my favorite interview that an esports, or at least a Valorant player, has done. I watched the whole thing. I literally, not gonna lie, chat, not trying to glaze, but I've never watched an interview from start to end, but I watched that one start to end. Because I could literally tell every word coming out of his mouth was so honest and vulnerable. I thought that was cool as hell. Yeah, the Boaster interview.